I'm Tom Schmidt.
And I'm Tom Turton.
And this is Talking with Tom.
That was nice. Sound very choral-like there.
Not bad. We did it. You're getting the hang of it now.
Yeah.
You know, we're still, I want to say episode 6 or episode 7 of Talking with Tom, and things are starting to get ironed out little by little.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
I'd like to think of it, I think we're on permanent press, though, so we don't have to worry about the ironing thing.
Maybe not. Yeah. Well, Tom, we're coming off the hottest weekend of the year so far. Back-to-back days, 98 degrees.
Yeah.
Well, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all 98.
Mm-hmm. We can't push that century mark, but once you get to about 98 degrees, it all feels the same, which is hot.
It's hot, but in my mind, I'm kind of thinking, okay, like if we're going to be there already, why not go all the way?
Yeah, you want to see that even 100 in
Just
there.
get us there.
Yeah. What have humidity levels been like?
They're really not that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, dew points they're not 70. They're sitting like 68, 69.
Okay.
Which is still humid, but
Yeah.
you know, if it's 98 degrees, it feels like 104 instead of 110.
Right.
So,
and of course, you know, when you say 98 degrees, that's at one position, in the Ozarks. So you may be a mile or two away from the airport, and you may have had 100 degrees.
Easily, yeah. If you're standing out in the middle of a Walmart parking lot, you're probably 100 degrees.
Guarantee it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it fluctuates. And, you know, we've probably been there once or twice around the city of Springfield already.
Mm-hmm. Well, most cities act as a heat island anyway.
Yeah, they do. The urban heat island effect. Yeah. We're certainly living that. Man, Branson got to 100 degrees officially yesterday. So they made 100.
Well, congratulations to Branson. Of course, they have those lakes sitting right there so you can jump in the lake.
Oh, yeah.
And Taneycomo's a nice cold lake.
Man, have you ever been on Taneycomo in the summertime when it's hot like this?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Nice.
It is pretty nice. And during the evenings, you get this huge bank of fog. And I've been on a boat at night. And when that fog comes around, you can hardly see past the boat.
It's something different. I mean, that water temperature's coming out at the bottom of the lake dam. Mm-hmm. So you're getting that really cold water at the bottom.
Yeah. It's the bottom of Table Rock.
Bottom of Table Rock coming out. And it's, I don't know what temperature it is. Would you say it's 60s, 50s?
You know, I'm not sure, but that's why they have, the trout hatchery there, because that kind of temperature will support trout.
Oh, it's ideal.
Yeah.
They love it.
You stick your feet in it, they get cold.
Yeah. It's 100 degrees outside. Feels pretty nice.
Yes, it does.
You can even feel that difference.
It's not necessarily a swimming lake.
Thank you, sir. Here we go. Got some trivia for you. I'll give you round 1.
Okay. All right.
And I'll get round 2. We'll take care of those at the end. All right. Delivery came through. What do you know? Mm-hmm. But yeah, you're right. No, it's not a swimming lake. It's clear.
Yes.
It's cool. It's fishing. Like Lily's Landing is nearby on that fishing lodge down there.
Well, yeah, and you have canoeing, and you have, people. There's all sorts of watercraft on both of the lakes.
Yeah, and Taneycomo is just kind of cool, though, because you can just it's a lake, but it's long like a river, and so you can follow that thing for miles and miles and miles if you wanted to.
You're in between bluffs a lot of times, so it's a fun lake.
It's pretty unique in that aspect. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, the hunt for 100 continues, I guess, around the Ozarks.
Well, yeah.
It's been 729 days since we've been 100 degrees in Springfield, officially.
We're not trying hard enough.
No, we're not. Last time we got it was August 20th, 2023.
2020, okay. All right.
23, so just about 2 years ago.
2 years, coming up in a couple of days.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
right,
sure is.
So maybe we'll do it today.
Maybe.
I was just outside. It's awfully warm out there at the moment. You get in that direct sunlight, and of course, with the parking lot, it's if you're out in a parking lot, it's going to feel over 100 degrees. Easily.
And I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of schools don't begin until Tuesday, at least in Springfield. I imagine there's probably a few that go back today.
Yeah.
But, like football practice, that begins. Maybe some schools are doing that already.
Yeah, that can be awfully tough.
If you're looking at the turf on the football field, it's got that, stadium effect also, where all the heat just kind of collects like a canyon
Yes.
in those bigger stadiums.
Yeah.
And it just amplifies the heat like nothing else.
It does. I mean, well, you'll hear that many times in a ball game, especially baseball, because that's going more at this
During
time.
the
You
summertime,
say
right.
It's 92 degrees, but down on the field, it feels like 110 degrees. I mean,
Yeah.
those guys bake out there.
No thanks.
Yeah.
No thanks.
You just kind of trot. You don't run at all. And hope the guy just goes, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lobs the ball.
That'd be the best thing. Just kind of make it easy. All right. Speaking of balls, I guess, you live on the golf course.
I do.
Okay. And Jesse Inman was saying he was playing golf yesterday.
Yeah.
And your house sits on one of the holes there.
Yeah.
Now, do you just ever sit out there and watch people play golf?
Sure I
at
do.
all?
Sure.
Is that kind of enjoyable?
It is.
Is it?
Yeah, and you get a good idea of kind of where you fall in the grand scheme of things. You go, oh, well, I can do that, or oh, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Because you have all levels of golfers, and you watch them enough, and it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch, beginners, maybe younger kids playing out there, and they're kind of learning the game, getting it together. So
Sure.
yeah, it's an enjoyable. I'll sit out there for a little bit, but in this heat, not very long.
I bet not. Yeah. Is the course pretty crowded when it's like this, or did you notice any differences this weekend?
When it's this kind of heat,
Yeah, this hot.
no, it's not all that crowded.
Okay. Yeah.
They'll be out earlier in the day, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
you'll have kind of a break, and then they'll start coming out toward the evening hours. But in the evening hours, you come out at 5 o'clock, it's still 90-some degrees out.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
So
Yeah.
it's tough. But golfers, they come out.
They do. They love the game. Got to get after it.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of that, if you love summer sports and summer activities,
Yeah.
you may want to hurry because we're losing over 2 minutes of daylight every day.
Get out. That's where it went.
That's right.
Yeah, 2 minutes
It's a lot.
day.
It's a lot, yeah.
From both ends?
I just believe in total.
Okay.
So from sunrise and sunset combined, we're losing about 2 minutes and 15 seconds a day here in Springfield.
And sunrise is not like, you can't count false dawn. When
No,
you're talking
no,
about
no, no.
sunrise, the sun has to peek up over the edge.
It comes over the horizon. And the way they define that, it's the first part of the sun itself
Yes.
that crosses the horizon. Same way with the sunset. It's the top of the sun going beneath the horizon. That's the sunset
Right.
time. And it changes, obviously, if you're on top of a hill or something or a mountain.
Well, topography.
Yeah, it might change
affects
it by
all of
a couple seconds.
But you're
here in
talking
the
about
Ozarks.
kind of the mean effect of what the land is.
Exactly, yep. Now, something I didn't realize
What's that?
is that how much the sunset actually changes from east to west in the same time zone. It makes
Okay.
sense that it changes
Well, yeah.
because,
I would guess.
if you're farther west, you think, okay, the sunset's going to be later.
Right.
That makes sense. That's not going to change. But it's actually surprisingly not that much of a distance to change it by a noticeable amount. And
Okay.
so in Springfield, our last 8 p.m. sunset is tonight,
Okay.
8 p.m. But if you go to Joplin, which is, I think it's 68 miles, it's close to 70 miles west of us.
Something like that. It's about an hour drive.
About an hour drive west. Their sunset is 8:05 tonight.
5-minute difference.
5-minute difference over that 70-mile difference. And they're practically straight west of us here.
Yeah.
Kansas City, same way. Their sunsets are actually a little later than Joplin's. They're just a little farther west.
Okay.
And it's not much, but it makes a difference.
I mean, it's not a perfectly, horizontal parallel.
No, and those time zones, they're
perpendicular.
kind of slanted a little bit.
Yes.
They kind of meander
They do.
east to west, yep.
They do. 5 minutes, though. Never
5
thought
minutes.
about that.
Yeah. And the specifics of it, it's got to do with longitude.
Right.
Your lines of longitude, your east or west lines, coordinates. It's estimated that it's about for every 1 degree change in longitude,
Okay.
there's a 4-minute change in the day time. So
All right.
at least on like the sunrise and sunset time. Time zone, that doesn't change until that's coordinated itself. But from the sunset time and sunrise time, it's a 4-minute change with every 1 degree shift, east or west.
Okay.
So Joplin is 1.22 degrees west of Springfield. So it's about 5 minutes. And that holds true. Their sunset's 5 minutes later.
I mean, 122. Are you talking about 1 degree, 2 minutes, 2 seconds? Because they break it down even a little more than that.
Yes, they do. I'm not exactly sure if that's what it is. That's a good question, though.
Yeah.
All I know is that it's 1.25 degree.
Okay.
So whatever that comes out to in terms of minutes and seconds, I don't know. But it makes a difference.
Yeah. And then you have to figure out how fast would I have to drive to keep up with the sunset. So what does the Earth turn at? 24,000 miles
I
an
remember,
hour?
yeah, you mentioned that. I didn't look it up. I'm going to look it up right now.
Okay, why
do you have
don't
any
you do
guesses?
Of how fast the Earth turns?
I'm going to say, how fast does the Earth rotate from Springfield? Because it rotates different. You got the equator versus the poles.
That's true. Because the farthest point has to travel faster than the closest point.
Well, it's like, like the skater. Stick your hands out. You feel like you're moving slower, but if you pull everything in, you feel like you're moving faster.
Well, you look at a
Same
record.
kinda-
If you look at a record, the outside of the record is actually spinning faster than like
the inside.
the hub.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's right. All right. Haven't looked it up yet.
All right.
So I'm just gonna wait. Still a blank screen here. Haven't looked it up.
Okay.
Guesses. How fast do you have to be going?
I would say 24,000 miles an hour. Or do you have to break that down into minutes now?
No, no.
I would say you'd have to be going as fast as the Earth is spinning
at that point
in order to stay in one portion relative to the sun. So I'm just going to guess the wild guess of 24,000 miles an hour.
All right. I think that's a little high, but
could be.
I'm going to go for maybe like 10,000.
All right.
10,000 miles an hour.
Let's see what it is.
According to a quick search.
Okay.
Well, that's not at all as fast as I thought it was going to be.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so this says, 800 miles per hour is our rotational velocity.
At this latitude?
At this latitude. At the equator, it's 1,000 miles an hour at the equator.
Yes, of
course.
Where's
that coming from?
1,000, you have 24 hours, so it'd have to be going 1,000 miles an hour. So you make a complete...
yes.
Yes. Not thinking it through. So, okay, 800 miles an hour.
800 miles an hour. No, once as soon as Elon Musk builds his hyperlink, we'll be able to do that no trouble.
Yeah, piece of cake on that one.
Man. Okay, interesting.
Okay, so 800 miles an hour would keep you caught up with the sunshine.
Keep you caught up with the sun, yeah.
Set.
And how fast do planes go nowadays? 500? Like commercial
800
airliners?
miles an hour, you've broken the sound barrier.
Because that's 700 something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So something going a little faster than the speed of sound might keep up with the sunset.
Maybe so.
Of course, it depends on what their latitude is.
Yes. Yeah. Equator versus here, and I think we're sitting at like 37 degrees north.
Yeah.
Or something.
Last I measured, it's somewhere around 40.
Yeah. That stands about right. Yeah. Somewhere in there. Here's another question.
With a protractor too.
Oh, is that a pretty big protractor?
Yes, I did. No, just found the North Star, and there it is.
Oh, can you actually do it like that?
That's how I did it, and it worked.
Yeah. Well,
you just have to keep your protractor level.
Yeah.
And then you find where the North Star is, and I believe it's at like 41 or something like that degrees.
Maybe so.
Of course, the Polaris is moving all the time.
Yes. Well, as the Earth would tilt back and forth, that would change a little bit.
Yeah.
Depending on when you do it.
You can get an approximation, I believe.
I'm sure you could, yeah. Well, think about it. How did all the ancient sailors and mariners, how did they figure out where they were? It was all through astronomy.
Well, it's that, and it was also by a clock.
A clock.
And I
time of day.
Well, no, I cannot. I don't remember exactly how it works, but it's like a clock that is set to like the same time as the navel of. You'll have to look it up, but you have two clocks that are set the same, and the you're measuring. It's measuring time and all of that kind of stuff, and then you'll get an idea of how far east or west you've traveled.
Oh, I see.
So
it's set to like a Greenwich Mean Time,
like that,
or something.
Yeah,
and then just some kind of you take the difference somehow based on where you're traveling.
I don't remember the formula. I heard it years ago, and I looked at it and I went, "Yeah, I don't get that one, but okay," because that's just the way they did it.
All right, man.
You have the ship's chronometer.
Yeah. Oh, I think sometimes we kind of underestimate just how smart some of those olden times, like the medieval folks and even ancient people. I mean,
absolutely,
they were smart people.
You look at some of the architecture and some of the carpentry work and some of the metal work and all of this. It's incredible what they did.
Yes.
And there are some things that they did that we scratch our heads over and go, how did they do that?
Yeah, how'd they figure this out?
Because we can't do that.
Mm-mm.
We can't duplicate it. So it's amazing.
It's a lot.
What they've been able to. The one that amazes me too, and it has nothing to do with ancient or anything. It's modern day. What are the satellites? They're the farthest from the Earth. Are those the Pioneers or the Explorers satellites?
Oh, I don't know. Would that be like the...
It's the one that's... One of them now, or maybe both of them, are in the Oort belt. They're out of the solar system.
Like they would have been launched like in the 60s or 70s, something like that. Okay.
So they've been gone that long. And they're at distances where you're getting into like billions of miles.
Oh, yeah.
They're not even 1 light minute away from Earth.
Yeah, that's true.
So when you talk about,
my gosh,
this galaxy is 24 million light years away, they're not even 1 light minute away from the Earth, and they're out of our solar system.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know how far it is, but our closest solar system is Andromeda.
Yeah.
The next one over, and it's like, billions and billions of light years away.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't comprehend it.
And that's
can't comprehend it.
And that's the thing that you have to realize is a light year is not a measure of speed. It's a measure of distance.
Distance. Yep.
So.
Well, it's however long it takes light to go from here to there.
Yes.
Right? Light year.
And so you have 186,000 miles per second.
Right.
Times 60, now you have minutes. Times 60, now you have hours. Times, 360, 24 times 365.
Yep.
So you just keep that multiple going, and then you get an idea of how far distance-wise it is.
It's big.
Yeah.
And it's still expanding, too.
Yeah, I know. That's what
theory,
they keep saying.
Yeah,
I know.
One of the theories out there.
But my question is, expanding into what? See, those are some of the other questions when you say, "Oh, the universe is expanding." Into what? What is
where?
It
where?
If it's expanding, it's got to be moving into another space.
Yeah.
So that's where you get the multiverses and
there's some oddity stuff going on.
Yeah, and I don't know about you. I will not claim to understand, but I don't understand any of it.
It's a lot.
It is. It's amazing.
And on that note, and you know what? Interstellar did you see that movie?
Yes, I did.
Okay, it kind of hinted at some of these things.
Yes.
And so one of the things I saw is that time is not a constant.
No.
And Interstellar kind of went over that. And so there's 2 atomic clocks in the world. One of them's in Denver.
Yeah.
The other one's in Greenwich. The clock, they're set, they're atomic clocks. And so they're set, they're not supposed to change. They're supposed to be constant.
Right.
Denver.
It's based on the vibration
of
whatever it is.
Yes.
Uranium. I don't know what it is.
It's something, but they're supposed to be like they don't change. Like no matter where they are, they won't change. That's it. But they tested this. It does change. They took one of them and flew it around the Earth and compared it and hit a different time. Now, it was just like, fractions and fractions of a second difference at that level.
Well, the astronauts are actually younger after they come back from orbit than if they had been on Earth. And
they would be.
Again, fractions of a second.
Fractions of a second.
But they are younger.
But then it just proved that the theory out of that is, well, then, and this is what Interstellar kind of talked about, gravity slows down time. Mm-hmm. Gravity controls time. Yeah. It's kind of the theory. So if you get far enough away to where there is no gravity or something, could you then escape time?
Those are questions out there. The other thing is time.
And I'm not an expert on any of that,
but see, when you think about it, time is a human construct.
It is. Yeah, it is.
We made it up.
Yeah. In terms of like what, the segments of time.
Yeah, the passage
1 year,
of
days,
time.
All that
exactly.
stuff. Yep.
It's like, okay, well, it takes a year to go around the sun. Not everything's going around the sun.
No, that's true. It's just based on us. It's our year.
Oh, there's a day, 24 hours. Yeah, but that's just here.
Yeah. It's different elsewhere.
Yes, it changes everywhere, and that's what the amazing thing is about the universe. A lot of our constructs only apply to Earth, and it's a false construct.
Yeah, a man-made constructs.
Yes.
Usually, yeah. Built on top of principles that are changing elsewhere. Mm-hmm. Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy. Well, what else do you want to talk about today, Tom?
I don't know, because we've talked about the two, the big things right now are the heat and the humidity.
Yes.
And these little pop-up thunderstorms.
Yeah, Jeremy Ray was saying he had rain at his house past 2 days.
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday.
I was talking to someone, they said, oh, yeah, I'm watching the lightning show, and I'm looking around, where?
Yeah, right.
And they were not that far from me.
No.
So I flip up, of course, radar, and I go, oh, okay, it's just this little bitty dot. And we've talked about this because the winds aren't really very strong, so you get one little bitty dot on radar. So this thunderstorm pops up, and it doesn't move very quickly. It almost sits still at times.
It kind of does. Yeah, it just kind of, slowly drifts from place to place. It can kind of meander any which way.
Yeah.
I mean, I think yesterday, I woke up at 8 o'clock and it was lightning outside.
Uh-huh.
I thought, well, that's kind of strange. And it was moving. I looked at radar, and it was taking it from east to west.
Yeah.
I thought, that's a little different.
Yes.
But there's no driving force. There's no wind.
No.
It just
meanders.
Kind of goes wherever.
Yeah.
Very good.
Those are fun during the summer because you can't. That's when you're talking percentages. Yes, you have a chance to get some rain. Would I bet the farm on it? No.
Right.
But you still have a chance.
Would you cancel plans? No.
No. But that's just because you have heat, you have lift, you have enough moisture. It may come down, and it may actually reach the ground.
It might. And it did yesterday, and it could again today.
Yeah.
Got another chance of showers. Now, there is some exciting news, okay, before we move on to wrapping up.
Okay, good.
Exciting stuff. We have a cold front.
I heard about that.
Coming in tomorrow. I think I actually have it pulled up here. Oh, boy.
Is that like when a big blue line comes through with like arrowy things on it?
Yes.
Oh.
That's one of those. There you go. A quick glance at the 7-day.
Yes.
Oh,
we might have overnight lows in the 60s.
That's the one. Ooh. Nights in the 60s. It'll look good. And so that first cold front comes through tomorrow afternoon. Still going to be hot tomorrow.
Sure.
For Tuesday. And then a few rain showers, which we need
at
this
we
point.
do.
We're starting to get a little dry. That's for Tuesday afternoon. Cooling back to near normal, 90, upper 80s for the rest of the work week. It'll feel fine. It's a north wind.
Yeah,
that'll help a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sunday, Tom, a big storm coming through.
Really?
Might see some more rain. Right now we're going for 87 on Sunday, but some data says we'll be closer to 80.
Do you think this then, I was just going to ask, does that reinforce the cold air?
It'll reinforce it.
Bring it in from the north?
A little bit further. Yep.
All right.
It'll just pull down some more Canadian air down, which it's not going to be cold, but
No, we're not going to drop
90s
it in
are
the
gone.
50s.
No. But we're talking, 80s, and we might, if it's dry enough, we might get close to 60 in the overnights.
That would be
next
fine.
week.
I think
That
a
would
lot
be
of people
great.
would go, yes.
Oh my gosh, no kidding. Man, so something to look forward to.
Okay.
Something down the road that we can all say, finally,
I'm looking forward to it.
it's gone. There you go. All right. Tom, shall we finish up with some trivia here?
Okay, why not?
Why not? Is there a note on yours there? What does that say? Answers are long after the reveal, so feel free to skip it. Okay.
If tied on top.
All right. Well, my word.
All right.
Yeah.
You going to open yours first?
Well, do you want to go first?
I'll give a shot at it.
All right.
Now, you can't look at any of these.
I'm not
Tom.
looking.
No cheating.
Oh, here's the buttons for you. Sorry.
All right.
Right and wrong.
All right, this is right. This is wrong.
Sounds good.
Sounds right. Okay. Lightning never strikes the same place twice.
I'm going to say false. All right.
That's right. It says, as anyone who lives in New York City or any other place with tall buildings knows, yes, lightning can definitely strike the same place. Lightning has struck the top of the Empire State Building, the antenna there,
man.
many times.
Yeah,
All right. It's going to always seek out the tallest object.
that's right.
All right. Okay. Let's see. Did you know that the Empire State Building, only one of many tall buildings in New York City, is struck by lightning about 25 times per year on average?
25 a year. It's quite a bit.
Yep. All right.
right.
You ready for the second one?
Fire away.
This is the one that all moms know. Being out in the cold air causes sickness.
Oh, man. I'm going to say, man, is it the cold air or is it things that live in the cold air? I'm going to say yes, just for the heck of it. Wrong. All
Mostly
right.
false.
Yeah.
The bottom line here is that hot or cold, you need to be exposed to a virus or bacteria in order to get sick. However, people do tend to get sick more frequently in wintertime. There are a number of reasons, and the answer is not so simple. People tend to stay inside more during the winter. They hang around other people, et cetera, et cetera.
All
But
right.
just the fact that it's cold doesn't mean you're going to catch a cold.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I see. Okay.
All right. Here's another one. Flash flooding only happens near rivers and streams.
False. All
That's
right.
Yeah, they think that it only happens there, but when thunderstorms bring rain repeatedly to an area, you can have runoff, and it can be a flash flood.
No kidding.
Pretty simple. Yeah. Okay. Because
All right.
usually that's what happens. I mean, if you have a river or lake, that aids in that whole process.
Oh, sure. Low spot. Yeah.
But if
Right.
you've had clear-cut land and there's nothing to hold water, it'll start running off pretty quickly.
It will.
All right.
Huh.
If the car in front of you drives through a flooded roadway, it's also safe for you to do so.
No. Big false.
Yes. This one relates to the previous question. It is never safe to drive across a flooded roadway.
All right.
It only takes, think about this now, 6 inches of running water to knock over an adult and only 12 inches to take away most cars.
Yep.
All right.
Water's strong.
It can
Powerful.
be inconvenient, but go around.
Yeah.
All right. Turn around, don't drown. That's the whole thing. All right.
That's it.
Last one from me. Cricket's chirp frequency
Okay. Yep.
can tell you about the air temperature.
I think I've heard this, and I'm going to say that's true.
I did that before
Okay.
you could change your mind. Crickets are cold-blooded, and you will not hear them chirping when the temperature is below about 55 degrees. To estimate the air temperature, count the number of chirps you hear in 15 seconds, and then add 37.
Really?
Yep. Oh, yeah,
Well, that's
there's
interesting.
there's a formula for that. You betcha.
Okay. I didn't know this was an exact form. That's
You
kinda
did.
cool.
You did pretty good there.
4 out of 5.
I would say so.
All right.
I don't think I'm going to beat your number, but okay.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, here you
Get
might want to
these.
you might just want to use the get rid of the false
Yeah,
number.
no.
Okay.
All right, we'll see how these go.
What do we got?
All right, finish up these questions here.
All right.
Raindrops are shaped like teardrops.
False.
Correct. That is incorrect.
Yes, it is. They're shaped kind of like platelets in blood.
Yes. Yeah, they are. They're kind of take like a flattened shape.
Yes.
And then the bigger they are, they might even start to form kind of like a U
Yes.
shape. Right.
Yeah. But I think of them as like you have a round piece of dough and you kind of push the middle in a little bit.
Yes, that's right. Okay. So actually, due to surface tension, the action of gravity on a falling drop, raindrops take on a hamburger bun type. There's a more familiar shape.
Okay, yeah.
Rather than a teardrop shape. Now, did you know that raindrops can range in size from less than 1 millimeter up to about 4 millimeters?
I didn't have that one handy, no.
Much larger than that. And generally, the drop will split into 2 as it falls towards the ground, especially those bigger drops. They'll start to break apart.
All right. I swear I've been hit by huge drops at one time.
Oh, I bet
you
so.
think somebody hit me with a bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can rain pretty big sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, next up. Clouds don't weigh anything.
That is absolutely false.
You are correct.
Thunder clouds, you see those cumulus and stuff, they weigh millions of pounds.
They can. It's kind of impressive.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. The long answer. Well, it may seem as though clouds are light as air. When you are flying through them on an airplane, they're actually made up of millions and millions of tiny water droplets or ice crystals. These tiny droplets are so small that they are suspended on air currents instead of falling to the ground like raindrops. In fact, if you do the math and estimate how many droplets make up a typical cumulus cloud, the water content actually weighs 1.1 million pounds. So like you're saying, over 1 million pounds, if not multi-millions of pounds for a cloud.
That's the average cumulus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I wonder who the person is that determines that's the size of an average
Oh, man.
How many cumulus clouds do you have to measure? I guess if you measure 3, you could find the average.
I guess, but yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, we kind of talked about that, right? Water vapor is
lighter than
air.
So that's one of the reasons it floats. And it's condensing. That's why you're starting to see a cloud, but it's still lighter than air.
Still lighter than air. The water vapor droplets. Yeah.
So you think about that. You've got that thing hanging over your head that weighs 1.1 million pounds. And, oh, please let it stay lighter than air.
Oh, man.
Don't let it drop all at once.
No.
Ooh, there's a new science fiction, a whole thing where they are able to
clouds
change.
just start dropping
Well,
down?
they're able to change so that water vapor is now heavier than air.
Ooh.
So you'd have these 1.1 million blocks of whatever.
Just crashing down.
Yeah.
Man, imagine that.
That would like knock some fences down.
And leave some serious divots.
Dents in a car.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, up next. You can tell how far away a lightning strike was by counting the time between flash and when you hear thunder.
Yes, you can.
3 for 3.
Yes, you can.
That is true.
I think it's sound travels at 1 mile. Is it 1 mile per 5 seconds or 5 miles per? No, 1 mile per 5 seconds. I believe is the speed of sound.
I believe.
And so you just count the seconds, and you're able to say, okay, so that was 7 seconds. It's like 1 mile and 2/5 away from me.
That's it. And so most people think that it's, a mile a minute.
Yeah, no.
Like, hey, count to 5, and if you get to 5 seconds, that's, 5 miles away. That's actually 1 mile away.
Yeah.
So, if you hear it, count to 5, it's within a mile.
Mm-hmm.
Is what that is.
Yeah, pay attention to that. Okay.
Okay, yeah, so count the number of seconds between the flash and the bang, divide the number by 5, and that tells you how many miles away the strike was. Remember, if you can hear thunder, You were close enough to get struck by lightning.
That's the thing to always remember. Golfers, and I've made the same mistake. If you can hear thunder, you can be struck by lightning.
Yeah. Well, they say there's a radius of about 10 miles on average.
On average,
And
yes.
it can go further.
Trust me, I know. I had a nephew who was struck by lightning, and they think it was from 15 to 20 miles away.
Oh, my gosh. Was he okay? Nephew?
No,
No.
no.
Man.
I mean, he survived it at that time, but he was severely injured.
Wow. It's serious. I mean, you don't want to play around with lightning.
Lightning is hotter than the surface of the sun.
Yes, it is.
It is. So that's you got to consider that. It will melt the change in your pocket.
It's crazy stuff. Mm-hmm. Got to be treated seriously.
Yeah.
Yep. Seek shelter. All right. So here's the next question. Working out in the cold weather makes you burn calories faster.
No, I don't think so. Really?
Makes you burn calories faster. That is true.
Okay.
Okay, so the explanation is this is true, but you still need to be careful working out in the cold. Okay. A lot of heart attacks happen when you're shoveling snow.
True.
Right? As it turns out, your body has to work harder to warm you up when it is cold, which in turn burns more calories. So heat is energy.
Okay.
So I guess if you need to warm yourself up, you're burning more energy, which is a calorie.
See, I always thought that, like when it's really cold outside, I come in a lot more often. So I work 30 seconds tops.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's not helping me
2
burn
scoops
anything.
of snow. Oh, I gotta
That's
go
it.
outside.
I'm out of here.
I'll come back
Get a
in an hour.
flamethrower next time.
All right, so this is interesting. There's a psychological effect that it just feels easier to exercise in a cooler climate.
True. Yeah.
And so you are more apt to push yourself harder or longer than you would if it was, sweltering hot.
I can understand that. I think we all could, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. All right, so last question here to wrap things up. At any given time, there are approximately 2,000 thunderstorms occurring around the world. So that'd be an average.
I'd say that's true.
Got it right. 2,000 thunderstorms around the world. That's fascinating. At any given time, there are about this many thunderstorms happening somewhere on Earth. NOAA's GOES East satellite, which they just released a new one, GOES 19, upgrading from the GOES 19, has the amazing capability to detect lightning from space. And it's all public access. You can actually find that online.
Oh.
The loop below shows lightning strikes detected from the satellite over a 24-hour period. All right.
Do you know if it's orbiting or geosynchronous?
Those are geostationary. So GOES.
Geostationary, okay.
It's a geostationary environmental. No, what is it? Geostationary observational environmental satellite. GOES. Yeah, GOES.
Okay.
And there's 2 of them. There's east and west.
Well, you've got to be able to.
Yeah, so one, there's over the eastern United States, the other one's over the western U.S. It's mostly for North America. Yeah.
Yeah.
But cool stuff, and it's public access. I mean, you can go. There's a great one I like to use, and I'll link that in the story below, I guess. You can just go to any Google search engine, type in GOES 19 Colorado.
Okay.
Because I think it's the university there.
Yeah.
That has a link, and it's a pretty user-friendly interface. There's some others out there that aren't as nice to work with.
Sure. And it's always fascinating to see, from the eye in the sky, what's happening.
It is.
Seeing the lightning,
it's cool.
All of the different satellites. If you can access these kinds of things, they're incredible to watch.
Well, and right now we've got Hurricane Aaron.
Yes.
And that satellite goes, I think it's the GOES 19 East, has a great view. A great view of Hurricane Aaron right now.
Now, that's not expected to make landfall, though. Is that correct?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's supposed to just kind of get close to the East Coast, and then this cold front we're going to see come through.
Push it out.
Push it back out to sea. Okay. Yeah, so we should be in the clear of any landfall.
And that is a pretty big hurricane.
It got to Category 5. Yeah, first hurricane of the year, and it, showed up with a bang. Showed up ready to play ball.
I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come.
I hope not. The ocean temperatures are warmer than normal this time, but which of course is fuel. All right, Tom. Well, we've talked for 40 minutes, one of our longer ones here.
Oh.
I've got 5 minutes before I got to be on air and do midday.
I think you need to go.
I think we need to get going here, but
Okay.
we got plenty of time for that. But thanks for being here. We'll keep doing this.
It's always fun.
It is fun. Good conversation. Hopefully you folks learned something from this episode of Talking with Tom. Thanks for joining us.